the whiner and the whisperer. This is Tips, Tools, and Tactics with Tyler, and today we're talking about this guy, Alden Mills, who is a former Navy SEAL. And in his book, he talks about the whiner and the whisperer. He tells us that we have these two voices in our head, and the whiner is in our heads, and the whisperer is in our hearts. And we need to learn how to turn down the volume on the whiner and turn up the volume on the whisperer. And when we pay more attention to the whisperer, that one that's telling us, hey, keep going, you got this, just one more step. When we pay attention to the whisperer, we're going to be more successful. And when we pay attention to the whiner's that one that's saying, hey, stop, you're good. You don't have to push yourself anymore. You don't have to go any further. You're okay. Or it tells you that you suck. You're an idiot. You're dumb, right? It's yelling these things at you. It's whining. It's complaining. And when we listen to the whiner, we are, less likely to be focused. We're less likely to be attentive. We're less likely to have that energy that we want to have. So it's about turning up the whisper in our heart and turning down the whiner in our head. And how do you do that? Well, I always go back to Will Smith, and he has this awesome Kids' Choice Awards speech where he talks about how you can do two things to turn the whiner down and turn the whisperer up. Number one is run or work out. And when you go work out, you're training yourself to overcome that voice inside of your head. And it's going to tell you to stop. It's going to tell you that you don't need to go further. But you continue to push anyways. And you learn to train that voice inside of your head. And then the second thing he talks about is Will Smith in his speech, as he talks about reading books. Now, when you read books, you're learning all these different strategies to overcome whatever it is that you're going through. There's 7.69 billion people in this world. Somebody has gone through what you're going through. Maybe it's not exactly the same situation, but it's comparable. And so you can find their strategy and use that strategy to help you get through whatever it is that you're going through. And again, help you turn up that whisper and down that whiner.